Hey guys, how is everybody doing? Okay, so today I have Daniel here. Daniel of the Fairies. I believe that most of you know him. So you can find them on all social media platforms. The name is the Fairies. Okay, so please stay with us. Okay, so guys, Daniel and myself, we are all in Vancouver and we are actually in the same church. So one of these days, Daniel saw me and he was like, Gina, why don't we just do something together? Because, we are all doing our own stuff on social media. And I said, yes. I mean, he came as an international student. So, yeah, let's just do something together. So, here we are. Okay, so Daniel, people are waiting for this interview. I intentionally told some few people that I know that I'll be bringing Daniel on this show, and they were like, "Oh, Gina, we can't wait." Yeah, so Daniel, can you please tell us just a little about yourself? I know that people would love to know. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from. Yeah, just that.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for this opportunity. I want to thank Dina for inviting me to this platform, and I do not
Yeah,
take it lightly at all. I take it as a great honor, and
my pleasure.
yeah, it's a great. First of all, I also like to commend you for the good
Mm,
job that you're doing. I know this
thank
is not,
you.
I know it's not easy, getting people
Yeah.
to come on to talk about their life, just going out
Mm.
in Canada. But yeah, you're really doing a good job, and I want to commend you for that. Yeah, keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So about myself, um, I'm Daniel. I'm Daniel Afari. Uh, I am I'm from Ghana, West Africa. That's for those of the
Okay.
diaspora, I mean international guys who are online. I am from West Africa. From a family of four. I mean,
Okay.
so we have four boys. I'm the third born, and then yeah, I grew up
Okay.
most of my life in Ghana growing up. I mean, going to school there. I did my primary education, everything, Ghana, secondary, all the way
Hmm.
to my bachelor's program in uni. So
Okay.
after school, that's after university, I decided to come to Canada. To
Okay. Hold on there. Hold on. I believe people, for the high school in Ghana is a big deal, right? Lots of people want to know whether you, I mean, the want to know the school, the high school and the university you went to. So could you tell us what high school you're coming from?
oh my God, you want to raise this issue here too? You want to raise this
Yes.
high school, high
Why did
school,
somebody ask you about it?
like you said in Ghana, it's a big deal which school
It's
you
a
went.
big deal. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Okay, so I'm a proud Pescoba. I went to St. Peter's Senior High School.
St. Peter's.
Yeah,
Okay, I see. Okay, and I am Ohima Kumasi Girls Senior High School.
that's awesome.
Yes. And
Yeah.
what university did you go to?
So I went to KNUST Tech.
Oh, Tech. Wow, you were close to me. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I went to a private university close to Tech, UComs, University College of Management Studies.
Yes. I
Yeah,
read about it. I know about it.
yeah, I
So,
see.
now,
Okay. Okay, so what program did you do in the university?
so in uni, I read engineering, mostly I think especially petrochemical engineering.
Okay.
So that's why I read in the university. It's
Oh,
like
that's
bunch
nice.
yeah. And so that, and I came to Canada, like I said, after
Mm,
undergrad
yeah.
university. Uh,
Okay, so and what program did you do in high school?
high school, I read sciences. Yeah, science,
Science. Oh, nice.
science. Yeah.
So like did you always want to do an engineering? Like did like I know people who have always wanted to be like a doctor, but probably they end up doing some other program. Has it always been your passion to do
Yeah.
engineering?
Whenever you are, when you are growing up, right, you always have, as a child, you have big dreams.
Oh, right.
You always got
Yes.
like big dreams and, what
Yeah.
you want to be. But for me, I think, um, yeah, right from junior high school or primary school, I mean, I'm an all rounder. I just
Okay.
was good in the social sciences setting there. the applied sciences and all that. But then
Okay.
just started to read science. I think it's a thing in Ghana where like when the yeah once
Yeah,
you are
especially for the intelligent guys. If you're very like if you're from first to let's say fifth in class, everybody wants you to do science. Your own parents, even if you're not interested in doing science, your own parents want you to do science.
but yeah,
Yeah.
but I think I went that route. I just decided to do science and
Oh,
after doing science, then I did engineering in college. Yeah.
okay. Okay, great. Okay, so Daniel, in university at KNUST, um, before you graduated from school, did you ever think that you were going to come to Canada? Was Canada in your mind? Or did you ever, yearn or, think that you were going to travel after school or probably after your national service? I believe you did your national service.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. Thanks for the question. So I think yeah, I did my national service in Ghana, like yeah.
Mm,
In uni, I hadn't thought about. I mean, yeah, definitely there was that ambition, like you wanna, you want to be big, you wanna go out there, you wanna
yeah.
like, you wanna be global in a sense. Though I was
Mm,
in my little Ghana somewhere, but then yeah, I always had that dream of traveling outside. But I didn't know which country
mm,
where, but I always had that dream of traveling outside Ghana, either for work or to pursue like my master's or doctorate. So
okay.
yeah, so it was part of
Okay.
my. I think it's part of what drove me to actually like work hard and to as well. So
Okay. Okay. And when did this whole process start for you, the journey to Canada? When did you start applying for schools? Was it only Canada? Was Canada the only country you applied to, or you tried other options?
okay, so I had other plans as well. It wasn't just Canada.
Canada. Okay.
Obviously, you don't want to put your egg into one basket.
One
So
basket.
it
Yeah.
was just Canada. I applied to even I applied to the States. I applied to China. I had applied to Norway, some of the European countries. Yeah, and yeah, but then I think God has his own thing in his own time. So
Yeah. Right.
Canada,
Okay.
I ended up
So
being Canada.
yeah, yeah. So when did you start with your application process? Was it after national service?
Yes, it was actually no, not after. It was during national service because
During national
I,
service.
I had applied. I had a lot of applications rolling out. I mean, rolled out
Mm.
during my national service. So I was a teaching assistant in here university in the
Oh,
chemistry department.
oh
Yeah.
wow.
So it was during that time that like yeah, I some of my friends we came together just to like start the application process for different countries like yeah
Mm.
and yeah we applied to US Canada like I said we applied to Norway and the other places and yeah I found myself here in Canada by God's grace yeah and it's
Okay.
really it's a very profound story but yeah maybe along the line I'm gonna share it.
Oh, tell us about it. We are interested in knowing. We are
Yeah,
interested. Okay, so let's come to Canada.
yeah,
Now, I mean, you apply to other countries, but we want to just be specific to Canada. Let's just talk
right.
specifically about Canada. How was the application process like? Did you come with a scholarship? Was it a
Yeah,
scholarship or something? Okay.
yes. So I was I was given a scholarship and that was very humbling. So
Yeah.
it was through one of my colleagues. Like I said, my so let me just share it. So what
Yeah.
happened was that my one of my colleagues who was also like a teaching assistant at that
Mm.
time had the opportunity. So she came to Canada.
Okay.
After we were done with our teaching assistantship, like she had the opportunity to come to Canada, and so I think it was so during our RTTA time, I was kind of close to her, and
Mm.
we were just a group, we were like that kind of solid.
Yeah.
She had opportunity to, I think she was the first among us to leave. So once she left, I mean, I touched base with her, I mean, a number of times, and she came to the university and she was doing really good. I think she was a year into the program, and then
Okay.
he puts in a word of recommendation for me to a professor.
Okay.
It wasn't just me; it
Oh,
was
that's good.
friends.
Yeah.
So me and my other colleagues also. So she put in a word of recommendation for us, and yeah, and we had written, our GREs and all that stuff. We had done all that.
Okay. So because you knew that um you were going to do that, you prepared yourself. You just went ahead to write the GRA and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, there was a lot of
good.
put in there, GRE and all stuff. But funny enough, I mean, the professor that I ended up working with didn't even need the GRE. I
You
think it
didn't
was, it was like good
oh
to have. It was good to have in a sense.
yeah.
But then that wasn't the basis study. I mean,
Okay.
that wasn't the basis for it. Yeah. So yeah, that was my story. That's why I wanted to just share with you that.
Oh, okay. So the recommendation opened that opportunity for you.
Yeah,
So it was easy. It
yeah,
was
it was
easy.
kind of smooth. Yeah, it was kind of a smooth one.
Yeah.
But I still applied for other schools in the States
Other
and maybe in
schools.
Canada. And some of
Yeah.
them gotten partial funding for them. But once this one came through, like it was just a full funding. And it was also in Canada. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll go for this
Fully
opportunity.
funded. Oh my goodness. That's good.
Yeah.
Daniel, that's really good. Okay. So let's just get to understand this more. So when you are coming with a full scholarship, do you still need to provide bank statement when you're applying for your visa?
I would say if it's a full scholarship, no, because the school provides you like that statement, right? In
Right.
the letter that the admission letter you have given, they ask
Yeah, they
that.
states that it's a fully funded program, and so yeah, because so last I think about 2 weeks ago, my last two interviews that I had, there's this person who mentioned that there's the funding and the scholarship. Funding is where you reach out to some TAs and they give you, like, you work as a student assistant,
Yeah.
and they use part of your payments to pay your tuition, and then part also goes to you. But when it's a scholarship coming from the school, that is the scholarship, right? So there's a difference between, I didn't even know about that.
But
Yeah, so he
you
explained
talk
about
about the fellowship. So there's a fellowship, like you're right. There's fellowship.
it.
Fellowship is like in the form of a scholarship, whether you don't have to work. It's like
Oh,
they are giving you that money, like in a sense, like free money.
yeah, yeah.
But the funding, like you said, those are like there are opportunities for you to work. So it's like you're working as a teaching
And
assistant,
then
a research
and then
assistant,
you get,
and then you
yeah,
get paid for it, and
you get paid.
that's fun. Yeah.
Okay. All right, great. Okay, so just tell us quickly some of the documents you provided to um submit your visa application.
Oh, okay. So if I remember, this has been it's a long time, but
It's been a while.
been a while. So I
Yeah,
submitted my what was it again? My SOP, which is
yeah,
kind of purpose.
yeah,
I submitted my study plan, um, and also I think I submitted my transcripts, which I think the
yeah,
first thing I'm supposed to mention, yeah, transcripts
yeah,
and I don't know if they asked for resume. I'm not too sure, but I submitted that as well.
yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah, and then they asked for, I think, English proficiency.
Proficiency.
So for that one, I think I submitted, what was it again? It was the proficiency letter from KNUST. You know,
Okay. So
so
you
that
didn't have to write the IELTS.
so at
Oh,
that time I didn't write
yeah. Okay.
I've forgotten the name of it.
The
Test
IELTS. IELTS, yes.
IELTS, yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't write the
Yeah.
IELTS. No,
Okay.
yeah, I didn't write
Okay.
that.
All right. And so you submitted a good document, you were called for medicals, and then so
Yeah.
roughly how many weeks did it take
Um,
for you? It's different for everybody.
so
Some get
it's
it
different
within
for
a month.
everyone. Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
this question, but I think it's a while because I applied somewhere in was it maybe April-ish, and it
Mm,
delayed a bit because it was in fact the time I was coming in I was late for class. I was late for school. So I think it
mm.
came in somewhere around the first week of September, and that is
Okay.
when class starts. Yeah, so immediately it came in. I'd already bought my ticket and everything because
Mm,
I knew that I was already running late. So I was just waiting for the visa to come through. It wasn't
mm.
coming, but then I had already bought my ticket. Through a friend who was already there and all that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it came in the first week of September, which is like so many months, maybe 3, 4 months. I guess.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. And finally, you arrived in Canada.
Right. I
and
get
you started schooling. And
yeah.
how was it like? How was it like? May I ask if Canada was the first country you have ever traveled to besides Ghana? I
Yeah.
mean, staying
Yeah.
in
I mean,
Ghana or living in Ghana.
I've not been to any other African country. No other country except
It's
Canada.
the same. It's the same for me too, my dear. It's the
You know,
same for me
you know.
too. I lived in Ghana my whole life, and then all the way to Canada.
Yeah.
I
So
just
Canada,
came to
Canada was
school.
what first country. First.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. So Canada is kind of like my second home. I'm not sure if I'll be able to live in any other country, but yeah, I don't know. I just like Canada.
United States.
Yeah. Okay, so Daniel, yeah, so when you came to Canada, schooling and everything, how would you describe it? Was there any cultural shock? Did you face some challenges in school and in the weather, the change of weather and all of that?
Yeah, there's definitely that, that climate shock you get. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
then environmentally as well, like in terms
Yeah.
of the people and all that. Yeah, there's always that change that you have to adjust to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think immigrants do a lot, I would say. It's not easy.
It's
Moving
not easy.
from one country to
Mm,
another country that you don't know anybody.
yeah.
You might be fortunate to know a couple of people there, but even with that, it's still not easy to leave your family behind it. You know,
Yeah.
a whole
Did
different
your
life.
friend help you with accommodation before you got here?
Yes, she did.
Oh,
So
that's good.
she
Yeah.
managed to get a place. I mean, she did great. She did wonderful. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
for
So
me.
what school did you go? What school did you come to?
Yeah, I went to University of Regina in Saskatchewan.
Oh, Saskatchewan. Wow, I didn't know that, Daniel. I don't know so much about you, eh? I didn't know that, guys. We've
Yeah,
been in the same church for like, I think, Daniel, you did you come to Vancouver in
I came to 2019, so it's been
2019? Yeah,
almost
and at the
4 years.
time when Daniel came to I was in Ghana. So I came back and I met him in my church. Yeah. So yeah, I've known him since 2019, but we haven't
Yeah,
really
yeah,
spoken
yeah.
that much.
I mean,
So
whenever we talk, we don't talk about school. Nobody talks
school
about that.
and stuff. Yeah,
We talk
yeah.
about
Oh
other
wow.
things. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, so that's good because so this show that I do on Facebook and YouTube, people reach out to me. Even in September, I have lots of people. I have about three people coming to UBC, and they all, they just contact me. I look for accommodation for them, and even in Toronto. So I reach out to some of the friends from church who have relocated to Toronto, and some other people that I know in other provinces to help them with accommodation. Yeah, yeah. So
Thumbs up.
that's it.
Kudos. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good
Oh, yeah, try kaka kaka. Okay, I believe that yeah, coming to school here, guys, I mean it's challenging. I won't tell you it's so
job.
easy. It's
Yeah.
challenging, but you can do it. I mean, we've all been able to do it. So if you want to come to Canada, just come. And what do you have to tell people who want to come to Canada? Now, especially for what is going on social media, right? Everybody
Going on social
Everybody is
media.
running away from the other countries like the US and the UKs, and everybody wants to come to Canada. People are
Really?
like, "Oh, to say the Canada quite be Canada quite be."
Oh,
Oh,
I
but it's true though. If you have everything, if you have your legit documents and you have your results, and you can come. It's yeah, it's possible. So give it a try. What do you also have to tell them?
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely possible to come to Canada. I was privileged to come to a fully funded program, but I
Yeah.
believe, like, once you're able to, for engineering, like, let me just say this. Usually, I don't know if you interviewed guys from engineering background, but
Mm.
have you ever had any engineering guy
Yes,
come from
yes,
this?
I think I have had two. The last two interviews that I did, the guy is also an engineer. He's in I forgot the province, but I think Manitoba also. Yeah, I've had, and there's one engineering guy at my job. I also interviewed him. Actually, two people. I've had about three or four engineering students on my show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the reason why I asked that was, the process is maybe different for different programs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So for engineering, what they usually do is, like, you need to talk to a professor. You have to reach
Right.
a professor, or even if it's the
Mm,
graduate program, I mean, assistant, whoever it is.
yeah.
but then usually they'll tell you to reach out to the professor, you talk to the professor, build that rapport, and then you express your interest to the
Yeah.
professor, and through that you're able to land funding through that. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
wanted to chip in that, and also there are two routes in the engineering program where you can have
Mm-hmm.
the, the MN, which is the Master of
Mm-hmm.
Engineering program. So you can have
Okay.
Master of Applied Science. So the
Okay.
MS route usually is like project based, so that one you're given projects to work on. But then the MASC or the Master of Applied Sciences, the easy phase where you have a research program that you are doing, like you're doing a research based. Yeah. So
Okay.
usually the research phase is what is funded. That's what I was about to say. But for
Oh.
the MND one as well, it's mostly course program, but then you're also doing a project at the end of it. But those ones it's hard to get funded. So I would
Mm-hmm.
just advise those who are into engineering and they have a background in engineering want to come and apply for schools. I think going the MASC route helps if you you want to get funding. It opens it helps you to land funding opportunities because you are
Okay.
going to do a research based program. And the schools usually have money for that for research. But when it's a course based program where at the end of the day you do a project, it's hard to come by funding. Yeah, they don't usually fund.
Oh. Okay.
So,
Okay. Wow. That's
oh,
good to know.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's good to know. Okay. So Daniel, how long did your program take?
Yeah, so my program took approximately 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years, but as with most master's programs, yeah. It
Okay.
was research
Okay.
based, but it wasn't easy. At
It
the point I
wasn't easy.
was gonna be done in 3 or 4 years.
Oh.
Research is different from the course.
It's
Mine
it's
was, yeah, I got
difficult.
it. I was able to complete it. Yeah.
Hey, and easy, but it's worth it in the end,
Yeah.
right? Now you are done with school, and so what are some of the jobs you can get after your program? What are some of the job opportunities people get um, after doing that program?
So after you read engineering is broad, right? But for chemical and those in the processing group, usually you can get any job from anywhere. I mean, from pharmaceutical companies to mining companies, to,
Okay,
yeah, electronics. But there's a bit of
electronics.
almost everything. So yeah,
Oh,
it's something.
okay, I
You
see.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah.
And even the
Uh,
oil and gas, I forgot to mention oil and gas.
okay.
And,
Can you come again? I didn't get that.
that you can also work in an oil and gas.
Company. Oh, all right. Okay, great. Okay, and this will probably be a wrap up question because I know that people would love to know.
Okay,
Daniel, you're here. We didn't talk about Ivy.
who is
So,
Ivy?
guys, guys, so you all
I'm
know
trying to tell that
Daniel.
question. I'm trying to
You
tell that question.
no, 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 you can't. You can't. People would like to know. That will make the interview interesting. So, guys, like I mentioned earlier in the beginning of this video, so the Affaires is on all social media platforms. YouTube, they have huge following everywhere. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Press,
Are you guys on Facebook?
if
Are
you
you,
know press out, you can press that.
are you guys on Facebook?
No, we're not on film.
No, they are not on Facebook. Okay, but I am on Facebook and just Facebook and YouTube for now. I may probably come to the other places. Yeah, so if you haven't followed them, check them out. The Affaires, okay? Affaires. Yeah, check them out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you and Ivy.
I'm gonna give you the hand. You can share it.
Yeah. I'll post it in the comments. I'll post it in the description. I'll do that when I post the video. Yeah. So you guys, where did you meet Ivy?
Hmm. What I
You know what? Okay, guys, we are not going to go so much into details. Soon, maybe some months down the line,
a
I
part
may
two,
probably invite the two of them to come on this show to tell us about what how they came up with this whole funny video ideas and everything. I'm interested. Personally, I want to know. And I know that people also want to know. So
definitely.
yeah, just the last question. Okay, how is
Okay.
Ivy doing? How is
Yeah.
Ivy doing?
Oh yeah, she's doing well. She's
Okay,
okay.
great, great, great. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, but
Okay,
how we met and everything, yeah, maybe the next part,
later.
you invite us.
Good,
Yeah.
good, good. But yeah, this is just a tip. She's doing fine. And I'm telling you guys, they will come on the show very soon. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, guys, I think this will be it. I mean, that's it for today. Thank you all for joining us. Please do share my videos and follow my YouTube and my Facebook page. I really need your support, okay? So yeah, do that for me and follow their fairies. If you do not know them, check them out. Please go and check them
Thank
out.
you, thank you, thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, yeah. So Daniel, thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate you so much. He was the one who brought up the idea. I didn't even think that. I mean, I've started inviting people in my church because there are so many of us there. But yeah, this is Daniel's time. Yeah, down the line, I'll try to interview more of the people in my church. Yeah. So
That's gonna be
Daniel, is there any other thing you would like to say? If
um
not, we'll just wrap up and
I
leave.
think like yeah, you said it all. I would just say like
Okay.
subscribe to your channel. You
Yeah.
know, doing amazing work. Inviting learned people to come and share their experiences for
Yeah.
those who want to relocate and come pursue that.
Yeah.
So kindly give the video a thumbs up there, like subscribe
Thank
and
you.
let's spread the message, get people to to pursue their dreams.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you guys. Okay. See you some other time.
yeah.
Have a great weekend and take care of yourself and bye bye. Stay blessed. Okay, so it's a bye for now.